Hey everyone, I am Anthony Scott of ToyHypeUSA.com. Today we're going to do a review of the NECA Toys Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles II, The Secret of the Ooze Super Shredder figure that is exclusively at Wal-Mart stores and was available for pre-order at the NECA Store last month. The figure is part of the Deluxe line and he is based on the 1991 movie. As you can see, they did a really nice job on the front of the packaging there. It's movie inspired. The four turtles looking at a broken can of mutagen. And you have silhouettes of Tokar and Razar behind them. And again, I think they did a very nice job on here. Let's take a look at the sides. So the side, you have the logo and you have a picture of Super Shredder, and the other side is just identical. And on the back here you have a look at Super Shredder in various poses, along with several of his accessories that we're also going to check out. The top of the box is just the logo, and the bottom of the box here, it gives you the names of all the great people at NECA Toys responsible for bringing this figure together. And if you open this up as shown, you have opening flap of a picture of Super Shredder, and you see him in his plastic tray along with all of his accessories. And here is a shot of the plastic tray with Shredder inside with his accessories, his interchangeable hands. So what I'm going to do now is take him out of packaging and let's take a closer look. Hey guys, so as you can see, I've taken Super Shredder out of packaging and I am extremely impressed with the figure. He is big, he is bulky, he is just badass, ready to take on the Turtles by himself. It's just extremely impressive what NECA has been able to accomplish with this figure, despite him having a very limited appearance at the end of the second movie, which I think is a bit disappointing, as I would have loved to see Shredder kick some turtle butt, possibly with Tokar and Razar. I think that would have been a lot of fun to watch those 7 guys fight it out. But he had a limited appearance in the film, and this figure pays homage to that appearance. And I think they did a phenomenal job on this. Just look at the attention to detail to the spikes, the body, the head sculpt, the armor, everything, including the deco. Just look at those nice arm, like they look like tan or orange paint applications over the purple. It's just extremely impressive what they've done here. And here we have a closer look at Shredder's head sculpt and upper body armor. It's extremely impressive. Just look at that great attention to detail to the eyes. The paint wash on the helmet that makes the metal look a little bit worn, a little bit battle damaged. Just as you would expect him to look from the movie. They really did a nice job capturing that detail. You also see that additional detail all throughout the armor on this figure. It's metallic silver with a nice worn paint wash. And the primary color of the figure is a dark gray. The purple outfit that you see here, the black lines, the beige color, everything that I think everything came out really good. Let's look at the side of his face there. Great attention to detail there. The face and helmet are not removable, if anyone was wondering. And I'm sure somebody was watching the video. So this can't be removed. This is permanently on his head. And let's take a look at the back. Again, just look at that great attention to detail. I am just in shock and awe over this. And let's continue to take a look at Shredder's body. As you can see, the sides, there's all kinds of spikes and everything sticking out on the armor, just as you remember from the movie. And these are a little bit bendy, however, these are very fragile, so I would just be aware of that, especially when you're switching out the hands. Try not to touch the spikes on the forearm here. I would hate to see one of the spikes pop off on someone. Just know that that could happen because these figures are for adults and they're a little bit fragile. So just be aware of that. And of course, let's look at the back. Now the cape has some awesome detail there that you can see. Just look at that nice shine and everything. They really did a nice job on this. And let's lift this up, giving you guys a look at the body. Just look at that great attention to detail there, the paint apps, everything. There's definitely a lot to love about this figure. And here's a pose for you guys, just looking at the articulation. He is fully posable. They really did a phenomenal job on it. Again, try not to touch the spikes with your hand. They're a bit fragile. They do bend a little bit, but they could pop off. He's got, articulations such as double hinged elbows, double hinged knees, full range of articulation in the shoulders, hips, full range, ball jointed ankles, ball jointed neck, ball jointed torso, pretty swivel waist. Everything that you would need in articulation is offered in this figure. And just as you've seen with other figures just like this from NECA Toys, especially in the Turtles line. And here's a comparison between both versions of Shredder. The one on the left is from the first movie, and throughout the second one as well, before he mutates himself into Super Shredder that you see before you. There's a huge difference between both figures. One's the size, the bulkiness, and also the costume that you see. It's a completely new take on the character, new armor, new everything, basically. There's some of the same elements in there, such as the spikes, but the spikes are even bigger and longer than the standard Shredder. So let's take a look at the size of both figures here. You see the huge amount of differences between the two. And let's take a look at the back. The cape on the first Shredder here is removable, so I just removed it for this. But again, you see the differences in size, the costume, everything about these two. All right, let's start to take a look at some of Super Shredder's accessories. I switched out both hands, and you see an open hand here and an open grip hand that's in the sockets now. It was a little tricky switching out the hands, but if you're very careful, you can do it. But again, just don't touch those spikes. I would hate to see someone with a broken spike on there. And you also see the spear in his hand. The spear is remarkably detailed. I think they did a very stellar job with it. It's very nicely designed. There's a lot of great sculpting and deco going on there as well. And it stays out pretty well in his hand, as you can see. And there's a closer look at the head of it, as well as the hands. Again, I think they did a very nice job on it. And you also see that there's a little bit of paint wash on the handle here, where it's painted silver and dark gray. I think they did a very nice job on it. And the spear itself, very nicely designed, great attention to detail, great stellar paint applications there, and it goes very well with the figure. Okay, so Shredder also includes a canister of TGRI mutagen. In the movie, this is the last canister, and I think they did a very nice job on it. They have the correct logo on there. It looks really good. It looks like actually a really good movie accurate likeness that they've given this figure. And as you can see, that there's a special hand that comes with Super Shredder to hold the canister. And there's a closer look for you guys. As you can see, Super Shredder has a really good grip on it. And there's a closer look at the text for you. Again, I think they did a very nice job on it. A lot of nice paintwork there. Very nicely done sculpting. And again, he's got a good grip for this this hand that's meant to hold it. All right, so here's a look at Super Shredder along with the Turtles. I've been working on the photography as I've been doing this video, and I think he stacks up extremely well. Scale is great to the rest of the line. As you can see, he's bigger, he's bulkier, he's nastier, just as you would remember from this movie, even though he had a very brief appearance towards the end there. It is definitely memorable, and I believe NECA truly nailed it. I also added the canister of mutagen that you see there on the bottom, TGRI. And again, that scale works very well with the line and as well as the figure. I think they did an incredible job. And of course, the Turtles, you gotta love these Turtle figures. NECA has done a phenomenal job with this entire line. And I can't wait to see what else they come up with next. And as you can see, there is an action shot of Shredder along with the 4 Turtles. And here we have another comparison with the 4 Turtles. Again, I think he works extremely well scale-wise and basically every aspect about this figure. I don't have any complaints about it other than, of course, the spikes on his armor there. They're on the fragile side, so just be very careful. Overall, definitely worth picking up. Go get him if you can. He is exclusive to Walmart. And if you're lucky, you might still be able to get him. I know it's he came out in September, but hopefully they're still restocking out there. As far as the NECA store, there was a pre-order last month in September. I don't know if he's coming back, so stay tuned for updates on that. We'll be sure to share if information arises. I am Anthony Scott of ToyHypeUSA.com. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you again to NECA Toys for providing Super Shredder along for a review. We greatly appreciate that. Please like and share this video. Please follow us on social media, links below in the description on YouTube or on the upper right-hand side of the website under Follow Us. You'll be looking for the social media icons. Stay tuned for more videos and written portion and photo galleries as we continue to review toys. And please check out the written portion and photo gallery of this review. It's more shown than the video on this. More action shots, things like that. So there's more content if you're interested. Thank you so much again, and stay tuned for more coverage.